So we're back on the road. But where am I going? Good point. Well, I can't tell you. I just have to show you. So the original plan that I had really was about leaving home, going, and I was gonna spend a night on the Ottawa River and wake up in the morning and show it to you. But I fell asleep in the car at 12:30 at night, and I got woken up by a thunderstorm, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. So I love you guys, and I was gonna get up, go down there, and do the picture of the Ottawa River with you guys first thing in the morning, but I ended up driving to Ottawa. Now, I could have probably taken pictures of Ottawa, but I'm actually planning on, because we can't go inside right now because of COVID, I really want to go and visit some of the places in Ottawa. I'm planning on doing that on my return trip. But where am I still going? Well, still got to watch the video and see more. So last year, a person got a hold of me that I hadn't got talked to in, we're talking like 30 years, over 30 years, almost 35. This guy was my absolute best friend in my teen years, absolute. And then he had to move back where he's from, and where he's from is Quebec. So right now, I'm in a little village in southern Quebec, and I love this area, and truthfully, I should video some of this, some old homes that are here, how much, like there's a church steeple behind me, for example. There's a lot of religion here, holy crap. And like almost every town is called Saint something or another. Well, anyway, I came here in August to come and visit him, no, sorry, October last year to come visit him, and I wanted to start my trip off seeing him again. So I'm going to let you know that I'm doing the East Coast, and I got cars going by me, but I'm doing the East Coast. I have got all the passes from all the places to go, so I'm doing all the 4 provinces. Newfoundland, unfortunately I'm not doing Labrador. I will have to do Labrador next year, but I'm doing PEI, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. I'm touring all of those in the videos that are coming, and I hope you guys look forward to it, because I'm kind of excited. I don't have a timeline. I don't know what I'm doing, how long. I'm just going, and I'm loving this. Spending most of the time out of my car, although tonight I am in a hotel. But
you're recording me?
That's Denis.
Hello.
Hello. He's the reason I'm here. We just spent the day going around Sherbrooke. He gave me a tour, and then we went for supper at a place.
Are you talking to your girlfriend?
No, this is YouTube.
Okay, you're putting that on YouTube? Okay, on your thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're now famous.
I'll be famous.
So we're sitting here talking.
Hello, everyone.
He's going to start a
Bonjour,
YouTube.
si vous parlez français.
Oh yeah, by the way, we are in Quebec, so and he thinks his English sucks. Truthfully, it's pretty good, but anyway, so we're in a hotel. We toured. We went to a place called Pacini.
Pacini.
It's a chain restaurant. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if this particular franchise sucked, but the food was not impressive. I paid $35 for it was supposed to be a veal parmesan, which really wasn't the parmesan. I ended up with the truffle one. He screwed up. Of course, I didn't tell him that. And even then, the veal was like that fast fry steak you buy at a grocery store, cheap, that just goes, I don't know, it just wasn't. Yeah, and then the pasta, which is Napolisi, was supposed to be, and all it was I tossed my linguine in some marinara sauce and then let it dry out on the heat rack. Anyway,
Chicken was good. The chicken was good.
He liked the rosemary chicken. I didn't try it, so. I am in a little town, little city, whatever you want to call it, called Asbestos. And it is famous for this mine which is no longer in use, obviously. It's been closed down for quite a while, and they used to mine asbestos here. You know, that horrible stuff that killed many people with cancer and stuff, but that's what made the town popular. This used to have 1 million people live here, and then they all got cancer, and it came down to 5,000. I am kidding, guys. Don't get me wrong. I am kidding. Denise here.
Hello.
Here again. We have all day today that we're going to be just zooming around. And it was kind of cool. Didn't they change the name of the city?
Yeah, it's now called Val des Sources.
There we go. But on the map, on Google Maps, it still says asbestos. Like everything still says asbestos. So, well, hopefully they change it on Google. But I don't know. Why did they change the name?
Because of the name.
Oh. There they are. The Appalachian Mountains. Absolutely beautiful drives here. I am recording you. So we've been actually killing time this afternoon and going to different little cities around where Denis lives. And we went to Sherbrooke, and then we had to come back to his house for a moment, which is kind of in the center of all three. And then we're going to Drummondville now, and then we're
Danville
going
first, then
Danville, Richmond, and Drummondville, and then after Drummondville, we're going to Victoriaville, where we are going to Denis' favorite restaurant. And what restaurant is that?
The Golden Arch.
The McDonald's. So, we have done the tour. We have done Sherbrooke, Drummondville, and we stopped at McDonald's for Denis in Victoriaville. And he's a happy camper now.
Oh, good food.
He got his most famous quarter pounder BLT, which is actually a pretty good one. So, I'm in Quebec City, actually. I'm in Levis. Levi's. That's in English, but I'd love to. I was planning on actually showing you Quebec City because I'm across the river from Quebec City, but the journey continues, and I'm heading to a place or a part of the country that I have thought about since I was in my teens and learned about the country. And now 40 years later I'm going there, but I am going to the Gaspé Peninsula, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys what it looks like. I am on the south shore of the St. Lawrence River, and way over there, see if we can get that in a little while. Way over there is the north shore of the St. Lawrence. Right? Obviously that's on low tide, and near a town called Maintenay, Quebec. So, this is where the St. Lawrence River ends and the Gulf of St. Lawrence begins. Hey, you can barely, way over there, barely see the North Shore there, and then nothing after that. Okay, so as I said, I'm parked for the night, and I went through a town called Matane. M-A-T-A-N-E. My pronunciations could be wrong, but anyway, I knew when I researched this trip, I visited Denis, as you saw, but from there I was looking for a spot that I would be starting the trip truthfully, and I knew Matane was that it would be the beginning of the Gaspé Peninsula, and from this point going forward, I'm not doing 10-hour drive days to get to a point. Tomorrow is probably going to be my longest one. It's 5.5 hours of driving, but that's only because I need to be in New Brunswick Saturday tomorrow night to upload this video. So, we will talk to you guys later. So here I am. I am actually stopped for the night on the Gulf of the St. Lawrence. I just want to do a whole scene around, by the way. Okay, that's actually the highway, and that's the mountains, and for the last 50 or 60 kilometers, that is what it's been like. beautiful drive. Holy crap, probably one of the best drives I've ever done in my life for the last 2 hours. I am parked what they call beside the big rock if you look on Iolander. And normally there's a truck over there and that would have been the best place to park. But he beat me to it, which is okay. So I quickly wanted to show you, I would show you what a one-man setup would look like. Alright, and that's, you guys got to see what the double was like. Now you get to see what the single is like. A lot more room, and I love it. I am in Gaspé, the place I've been thinking about since my teens. It is absolutely a beautiful little town. Now, I have been awake since, you know, the farther east you go, the sun goes down sooner, the sun comes up sooner. Well, at 4:30 this morning, the sun came up, but good thing I went to bed at 9 o'clock last night. I spent most of this morning, before coming to Gaspé, looking for covered bridges. I knew where there were two, and I couldn't make it to those because the roads that get access from where I was closed up. But then I found two more. When I got into Murdochville, nothing was awake. The internet told me that this bridge was closed, so I couldn't go to that one, but there was another bridge here. When I got to that bridge, it was no longer a covered bridge. Anyway, so I just kept on going to Gaspé, which is where I am. And this is Gaspé. Well, at least that's the south side of the forge. And I'm going to call this a forge or a sound or whatever you want to call it. There's a bridge over top of it. When I came down the river, there was a riverway up there, entered into it. This is pretty well lit. It's spread out a little bit more, but it is really beautiful here though. So I'm still in Gaspé, but this is a little place, suburb called Douglastown. Out there, that's the Gulf of St. Lawrence again. But I wanted to show you, like, they have beautiful beaches here. Right? So this is actually the beginning of a sound. The sound is actually over there, but look how big this beach is and how beautiful it is. I am so glad I've come to the East Coast. Definitely. I have no idea where I am, but some little fishing village, and I saw this rock out there in the Gulf, and I needed to film it for you guys. So I decided to take a slightly longer way on the route, just so that I can go at the other side of this rock, and it's in a little town called Perce, or Perche. In Italian it would be Perche. But beautiful. So just to let you know, this Ville de Perche, however I pronounce it, anyway, P-E-R-C-H-E, Perche, anyway, it's definitely a tourist town. I would have loved to film the downtown, but you had to pay for parking. There are campgrounds and hotels all along the highway here, and there were a ton of people walking down the sidewalk, and it's just a little village. It's not like a big city or something, so it's fascinating. I'd like to learn more about this place. So I am still in the province of Quebec, but right over there across that shore is the province of New Brunswick. We are almost there. Well, I'm here now. I just got to go through the paperwork. And you'll notice that there's a big line up here. All right, we'll be back in a moment. So, we made it to New Brunswick. I'm in Campbellton, New Brunswick. Got across, didn't even ask for more paperwork. All my vaccines or nothing. Went to the local website. I said they would do that. Go through. So, gonna spend the night here. Already went to a restaurant. Wasn't that great. I mean, it wasn't bad. Like, overall. It wasn't like, wow. So, this is Sam, according to the plaque. And it's just a monument here in Campbellton. That is the bridge that I had to cross to get here. Guys, I have to say that the 132 highway going from Gaspé all the way down here was filled with tourists. I have never seen so many motorhomes, like every single little village. Oh, and that's the other thing. For the most part, you like barely ever saw anything without a village. You like leave one village, you drive a minute, and then you're in another village. Oh, again, I would say that whole coastline is pretty well a tourist thing for Teverz or whoever, but it's filled. Anyway, it's been good so far. There's of course a lot more to come, and guys, I look forward to your comments. And you guys, if you got to this far, let me know if there's anything special on the East Coast I should go see. I mean, other than the Bay of Fundy, that's a definite. I am going to PEI and see Green Gables, but other than that, let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, and then if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. If you didn't like it, hit don't like too. Don't matter. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Remember, life is too short.